leave it there. Can we get code 3 additional quick?
Because he's putting the knife to Charles' neck.
Where's the rest of his body?
It's there. It's at his house.
It is in the house.
Yeah.
Baby, baby, we got baby, 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 baby.
These are some of the most terrifying moments you'll ever see, where cops encounter some extremely disturbing individuals. From taking her son's life,
We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. He came out and me and I didn't know.
Lexi, I told you about this.
to a psychotic father holding his son hostage.
No. Right here, no. Shoot. Hey, that's not what we want to do.
Shoot! Shoot me!
What?
Shoot me right now! Shoot me!
No, I'll put my gun down. No, that's not what we're doing.
Girl swears that she's found her severed head of her son in a bucket.
Here are 5 of the most chilling moments caught on police body cam, starting with the officer who risked it all to make it out alive.
Lucas, I'm stuck in the bathroom.
On November 13th, 2022, Officer Sanchez and her partner showed up at a house in Botts County for a welfare check. Reports stated that a man had been screaming and it wasn't immediately clear if he was in danger. But nothing prepared the officers for what was about to happen.
Jackson Police Department! I hear like a male screaming, but I can't tell if it's coming from around back or up here, but just be aware there's some staircases. Jackson Police Department!
Jackson Police Department!
Is anybody in here?
The cops were not too sure of what to expect. For all they knew, a man might need medical attention or worse, be held at gunpoint. So they drew out their weapons, ready to engage as they called out to the owner of the house.
Police Department!
I got you.
Police Department!
I don't know if someone fell, maybe?
Police Department!
It's what?
It's locked. It's closed up there.
It's locked.
Huh? I don't know if it's locked.
Someone's locked over there.
Police Department!
I'm not going crazy. I heard a man screaming.
Officers cleared out the house and everything seemed perfectly normal. However, just as they were about to exit, the owner showed up from nowhere and things went from 0 to 100 instantly.
Police Department! What? Who is this? Oh, hey! You in my house!
Hey! Go ahead and start the counting. Go ahead and start the counting. Shots fired! Shots fired!
Who's down there? I will kill you! You get out of my house! This is
Lucas, I'm stuck in the bathroom.
A man came out screaming at the officers to leave his home and started firing gunshots. Officer Sanchez found herself trapped in the bathroom while her partner managed to escape the house. She attempted to kick down the back door, but it remained stubbornly shut. With little time left, she quickly realizes that the tiny window is her only means to safety.
Lucas, where you at?
Go now! You are legally entering a prison.
Take cover, Lucas. Stand by.
She managed to climb down the window and sustained some really serious injury to her face. Backup soon arrived, and officers were able to arrest the man without anyone getting shot. Luckily, officers arrived just in time to prevent a double homicide. But the same can't be said for the case of Shad Thyrion.
Girlfriend just woke me up and swears that she found her severed head of her son in the basement.
They found part of Shad at his house, his mom's house. Found his head. Where's the rest of his body?
It's there. It's at his house.
On February 23, 2022, Shad Thyrion's mother made a very shocking discovery in her basement. She found her son's head, which had been covered with a towel in a bucket. The mother immediately informed her boyfriend, who then dialed 911.
Girlfriend just woke me up and swears that she found her severed head of her son in the basement.
Whose head is it?
She's claiming it's her son.
How old is her son?
24, 25.
Did you both see this?
I opened the towel, I picked up the towel and dropped it because I don't know what the fuck it is, man. I have bad vision, and she's like, is that what I think? And I'm like, I don't fucking know what the fuck it is.
Do you want to stay with those two? I'll just go see it.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Go right there. Look right, there's a bucket with a towel on it.
It's not going to be a 961 thing or a 96 thing, so we're going to need more units here.
Notice how the officer appears shocked and disgusted after making that gruesome discovery. The victim's girlfriend, Taylor Shabiznis, immediately became a person of interest, and cops swooped in on her later that day in her minivan.
Hi, Taylor. How's it going? Officer Russell with the Green Bay Police Department. Just make sure you ain't got nothing on you here. With Taylor. Taylor, you have one more for you. You have one more for your wrist. Just put your hands behind your back quick. Anybody else in your apartment? You got blood on your hands.
Cops noticed a cut on her left thumb, and her clothes were covered in blood. Shabiznis clearly had a lot of explaining to do, and her attitude during the interrogation was nothing short of that of a psychopath.
They found part of Shad at his house, his mom's house. Found his head. Where's the rest of his body?
It's there. It's at his house.
It is in the
I'm
house.
gonna walk him like a dog.
You know, and he wanted that?
I have no idea. What am I gonna do it anyway?
Okay. And you're claiming it was his idea? With the change?
No, it was his idea. It was all him.
Alright, so you're on the bed, the chain goes around his neck and you start choking him. And you just realize that he was gonna die or what?
I'm just like, I think I went a little too far because I was blacking out while I was doing it, right? And then and then I look at him, I'm like, shit, he's already purple. I'm like, fuck, I'm like, I don't know if he's fucking, is he good? But then when I woke up, during the blackout moment, I'm like, shit. He was coughing up blood. I'm like, I don't know, I just kept on going. Damn. Sorry.
You made the comment, you said that when you were choking, you was coughing up blood, you kind of were like, well, gone this far, I'm just going to keep going. Did you realize that by continuing that may kill him?
Oh, yeah, because I felt bad because I'm like, damn, he's going to be wheezing after this. I'm like, might as well just kill him.
So he dies, he's dead. And then you just kept playing with his body? Okay.
2 nights prior, Trevizo reportedly picked up Thyrion from his mother's house, where they allegedly smoked meth before returning there. She admitted to strangling him with a dog collar during intercourse, assaulting the deceased body and dismembering it. The one confession led to another, and we gain even deeper insight into the mind of this twisted psychopath.
How long did you play with his body, you think? Is that when you thought it was looked outside and it might have been light out too?
No, it's still dark.
Still dark?
It's gotta be like 2 or 3 hours.
But when did you start, cutting up his body?
I don't know, like almost right away. I was sucking and cutting at the same time.
How did you dismember his body?
Knives.
With what?
Knives.
Knives? Just more than one knife? Where'd you get those from?
Kitchen. Just not find mine when I wasn't sharp enough.
You weren't sharp?
No. It was alright. Bread knife works good.
Bread knife?
A bread knife works good, yeah.
Really?
I use what I use, so yeah. I got lazy last night, so.
It's incredibly disturbing that Trevizo finds it amusing. The police charge her with homicide, 3rd-degree abuse, and mutilating a corpse, as they had plenty of evidence to build a case against her. Based on the allegations against his client Taylor Trevizo, defense lawyer Quinn Jolly entered a plea of not guilty by reason of insanity. However, during a court session, Judge Thomas J. Walsh decided to postpone the trial from March 6 to May 15 at the earliest. This decision frustrated Trevizo, and she wasted no time lashing out at her attorney.
Stop it. Stop it.
Jolly was allowed to quit the case, and her new attorney argued that the assault charge should be dropped because he believed that such a crime was legally impossible since Thyrion was already dead. However, one of the officers who responded to the crime scene was cross-examined to make sense of the footage.
And at that time, on February 23rd, 2022, did your department utilize body-worn cameras?
Yes.
Is that something that was operating on that day?
Yes.
And did you have the chance to review your body-worn camera prior to your testimony today?
Yes, I did.
If you were able to observe that here in court, would you be able to recognize it?
Yes, I'll be able to.
After you observed the bucket, it appeared that you walked around the basement area of the residence, is that right?
Yes, I did.
At that point, did you see any other parts of a human body?
No other parts of a human body, no.
Did you notice any areas of potential blood?
Yes.
And where was that?
Beyond the stack of mattresses, there appeared to be blood on the floor and then small chunks of human flesh.
While the officer admitted to seeing the head in the bucket, other body parts were found in the basement in plastic shopping bags. The victim's upper torso and several internal organs were found in a storage tote. After the lengthy trial, the jury found her guilty of 1st-degree intentional homicide, 3rd-degree assault, and mutilating a corpse. And it was up to the judge to put her away forever.
Count 1, that's the 1st-degree intentional homicide as a repeater. It's a Class A felony. Going to impose life imprisonment without the possibility of extended supervision. I believe that's appropriate in light of the findings that I've already made. As far as count 2, mutilation of a corpse as a repeater, Class F felony, I'm going to adopt the recommendation of the pre-sentence investigation writer, 7.5 years of initial confinement followed by 4 years of extended supervision. That'll be consecutive to count 1. As far as count 3, 3rd-degree assault as a repeater, Class G felony. I'm going to impose 3 years of initial confinement followed by 4 years of extended supervision. That will be consecutive to count 2 and count 1. As far as the revocation cases, I'm going to impose 1 year of incarceration on each of those counts. Those will run concurrent to the other offenses.
At least she got what she deserved for being cruel and inhuman. And you've got to hope that people like Trevizo learn from their mistakes and make better decisions. But that's not always the case, especially for this couple who see absolutely nothing wrong raising their kids in a dump site.
Does this seem to be a safe environment for your children?
Yeah, it's completely safe.
This is a safe environment, huh?
Get out now. I don't want to go there at all. I hate Advent.
All right.
They treat me like shit.
Okay.
On April 22nd, 2021, neighbors called the cops on a residence after they heard children screaming from inside. While yelling is nothing unusual for kids, the cops quickly realized that there was something very unusual about this family.
Yeah.
The house is in a total mess, and cops are welcomed by a kid banging his juice cup against the wall and asking for something to drink. As they question the mother, they realize just how deplorable the living conditions of the kids are.
Hello. Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you the mother of these children here?
Yeah, what's up?
They've been screaming and crying?
Yeah, they're playing. They have the windows open. That's what they do.
They're not playing, ma'am.
Right, well, he looks like he needs some juice or something. He's showing me his cup.
Yeah, I was just about to go get them.
Okay, well, we're getting complaints that they feel like there's children in distress over here.
Yeah, they're very loud and they scream a lot.
Yeah, it's called a kid.
Yeah. They scream a lot and they're very,
How old are they?
almost 2 and 3. They're very
Is anybody supervising them?
Yeah, I was just in there. Like, I was just in there getting them stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my other daughter in the
So there's like 10,000 choking hazards in there that they're locked in that room and nobody's in there supervising them? As they're screaming for the whole neighborhood to call us?
bright in your eyes.
When was the last time you even changed their diapers? As it's sagging there, probably full.
They had a ton of juice, and it was probably an hour and a half ago when I changed their diapers.
Does this seem to be a safe environment for your children?
Yeah, it's completely safe. It's just, they're very, very loud and vocal. And since both of the windows are open,
This is a safe environment, huh?
we're still cleaning it out. Their uncles and aunt just left and they trashed the place.
The mother tries to blame the kids for being kids, but her explanation just doesn't seem to make sense. There was trash scattered all over the bedroom floor, cockroaches were walking all over the house with feces scattered along the walls and bed. What's worse, neighbors claim screaming was a regular occurrence. Cops have seen enough in just a few minutes and decide to take action.
So based on our findings tonight, okay, we do have probable cause to make the arrest on both of you. Okay? It's just not fair to what's happening with these kids. All right, so both of y'all are going to be going to jail tonight for child neglect. Okay, DCF has obviously custody of the kids, and they're going to be staying with your sister, cousin. Is that what it is? Hopefully you guys are able to get out tomorrow. You can get back to your baby.
Yeah, with what? We have no money. I have no family.
I understand, but we have probable cause to make the arrest.
We don't tolerate this, all right? The conditions they're in is unsafe for them in general.
I know you're upset about your kids, but you hitting your head against that glass is not going to do anything. You have 3 little ones that care about you, that are waiting for you.
Yeah.
So let's just get this over with, okay? We're going to go get you cleared at the hospital. If you don't want to get any treatment or anything, you'll just have to tell them that.
I don't want to go to the hospital.
But we have...
There, you just tell them you don't want to see them, and they'll just fill out a piece of paper, and we leave. But according to our policy, because you just had
I'll fill it out now. I don't want to go there at all. I hate Advent. They treat me like shit.
Okay.
The parents of the children, later identified as Christina Coe and Gilbert Bridewell, were arrested and charged with child neglect. Meanwhile, the kids were placed into the care of a family member. But if you think neglecting a child in such a despicable manner is crazy, what happens when a mother takes the life of her own child?
We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. They came out at me and I didn't know what to do.
Alexee, I told you about this.
On January 27th, 2023, 19-year-old Alexee Trevizo went to the hospital for back pain. A few hours later, Alexee went to the bathroom and locked herself in. Worried that she might want to harm herself, hospital staff went to knock at the door and discovered something truly shocking. Trevizo had reportedly silently given birth inside the bathroom and hid the deceased baby inside a trash can. As soon as the staff made the shocking discovery, they quickly called in the cops and informed her mother of the devastating news.
We discovered a dead baby in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. It came out of me and I didn't know what to do.
Lexi, I told you about this. I just asked you, baby, to tell me the truth.
It was not crying or nothing.
What did you do to it?
Okay, stop right here. Stop. Number one priority, guys. Number one priority is she just had a baby. I don't know if she's delivered the placenta. She's bleeding significantly.
Yeah.
I've spoken to the obstetrician at Loveless. They want her up there as soon as possible.
Okay.
I obviously need your permission to transfer her for medicals. She's
19.
Oh, you're right.
But she is a student too.
She's still 19 years
you're
old.
right. You're right. She needs to. I'm sorry, I forgot she's 19.
Came out of me.
But you need to make sure that you're safe. I need to send you to Loveless to labor delivery. Will you please agree to that?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm gonna work on that. In terms, I'm sorry about this, but in terms of delivering a baby and it looked like you tried to hide it, we do have to have the police involved.
And nothing was crying. It came out with nothing.
I know. But the baby's gonna have to be taken for autopsy and there'll be an investigator and everything. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But we need to do this correctly. And I want to be transparent with you about what our steps are going to be.
Do you guys have any questions for me?
Like, how big is the baby?
It's full term.
What? 9 months?
Nothing was crying.
Lexi, have you watched the news of the girls that what they do to their babies and what they go to jail?
Nothing was crying.
In an attempt to explain away her actions, Alexee claims the baby was stillborn and wasn't crying. But the explanation doesn't get her anywhere as the officer explains what will happen next.
So, as of right now, like I said, is we're going to have the detectives come over here and they're going to talk to you, okay? We have to gather some more information about what's going on. They'll get your statement. They're going to get the doctor's statements. They're going to get everybody's statements, okay? So, I don't know everything yet, okay? So I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you nothing, honestly, okay? All I can say
She's not gonna go to jail.
right now she's being detained. So she's not gonna leave from here at all, period. Okay? So one of us will
Is
be
it in your custody? Like,
yeah, she's detained. Yeah, she's not under arrest, but she is detained. Okay, she's not free to leave. So while this whole thing is coming up, you're not free to leave. Okay, one of us will be in here the whole time with you, because you're not going to try to leave or nothing like that. All right. Like I said, the detectives will be here. They're going to talk to you. I mean, your care is of the utmost right now. Okay, they're going to do what they need to do to take care of you to make sure you get stable. They get you transferred out or whatever. Like I said, the detectives are already been notified. They're already on the way, so they're going to come talk to you. All right. So don't leave. Don't try to do nothing. One of us is always going to be in here in this room with you. Okay, unless we have to step out for doctor's orders or something like that, because if they need to examine you or do something with you. But other than that, like I said, you are detained. You are not free to leave at this point. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Alexee's mother is clearly distressed and she tries to get her daughter to come clean.
where did you put the baby at? Tell me the truth.
In there.
517.
Where did you find? That came out of your toilet bag.
It was crying.
You put it in the bag?
Yes.
Yeah.
In what bag?
In the trash bag.
Why didn't you say anything to us? Do you want to get in trouble for this now? You could get in trouble for
Mom,
this, baby.
Mom, alright, just give it time, okay? Let her speak to the detectives whenever she's ready, okay? You ready for the second one?
Alexee stuck to her story and even told detectives that she had no idea she was pregnant. She was charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence, but was later released on a $100,000 bond ahead of her high school graduation, with restrictions on her movements and activities. However, Alexee's attorney doesn't want the jury to see her confession video, so he pushed to suppress evidence related to statements Alexee made at the hospital under patient-physician privilege during a pre-hearing trial held on Zoom.
Police got there. They called 911. The police were there. We're not talking about a lengthy period of time here. We're talking about within minutes, really quick. and the police were there. The sergeant comes, the officer comes, and then then they talk to the doctor. They go in the room, and in the room at the time is my client, her mother, the doctor, and the 2 police officers are standing, and she can't leave. And that's in their reports that by that time they've got this information. They have a baby that's deceased. They have a doctor. They have the baby, and they have information, and they're going in to talk to the mother. But my position is the doctor-patient privilege still applies, because we do this all the time in hospitals. We have spouses present. We have family members present because they brought them in. And a lot of times the people aren't in their right mind to make decisions anyway and need a family advisor.
While Trevizo's attorney is presenting a solid case, the prosecutor argues that there's no privilege since the girl's mother was present.
Came with her mother. She allowed her mother to be present. The court would be familiar that a patient has a right to not have other people in their room. They ask if it's okay if that person stays. That's normal treatment. The state would submit. So, Your Honor, we believe there are 3 different things going on here. And for defense to lump it all in and say it's all privileged before the court, we would disagree. And so we don't believe there is a privilege.
The judge is not comfortable making a decision to suppress the statements, which only means both parties have to prove their case further. However, Trevizo's attorney asked the judge to allow her to attend university classes in person after a judge had previously cited a domestic violence framework to maintain a complete no-contact order between Trevizo and the father of the child, who was also a student at the New Mexico State University.
This is not a domestic violence situation between the 2 of them whatsoever. And that statute shouldn't apply. What should apply is that we can't, she hasn't been convicted of anything. She's not on probation. And as long as they don't discuss the case, they should be able to see one another. They both attend the same university. My client is trying to stay at home and take classes from the university. So we tried to avoid that problem this semester because I didn't have an order and hadn't had this heard before then. But I'm asking that the court take a look at the motion and the state's response, because 1, I don't believe we can order that in that fashion.
After a few back and forth exchanges between the prosecutor and the defense, the judge delivered her ruling, which didn't come as much of a surprise to Trevizo.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to modify the conditions of release. I'll allow her to go. It's New Mexico State in Las Cruces, right?
That's correct, Your Honor, it is.
Big university, huge. I don't know what the student count is, but I'm sure it's several thousand. Las Cruces is a sizable city. Personally, counsel, I'm really trying to get in my mind how you can invoke a domestic violence prohibition against personal contact. First off, nobody's invoked the DV statute. There's been no allegation of domestic violence. I don't think that translates into this. I really don't. My gut reaction is that does not translate.
The judge eventually rules in Trevizo's favor, which ultimately allowed the teenager to attend college courses in person. However, this respite is only temporary, as Alexee will face trial for first-degree murder on July 22nd, 2024. If convicted, she might be spending the rest of her life behind bars. Trevizo might have been reckless, but how does it compare to a deranged father who held his own son hostage?
Hey, let's just put the knife down.
Right here.
Let's shoot. No.
Right here.
No.
Shoot.
Hey, that's not what we want to do.
Shoot me. Shoot me right now.
On June 25th, 2022, a woman allowed her estranged boyfriend to visit their child despite having a restraining order. The duo were chatting over a few bottles of alcohol when they suddenly got into a heated argument. The boyfriend became violent and went into the bedroom with the toddler. It was at this moment she dialed 911 but was too distressed to explain the situation. Officers responded by carrying out a welfare check, but what they saw was beyond anything they had expected.
Hello. What's going on?
The father's in there breaking stuff with my son in there.
you guys get him out.
Okay. Yeah. Can you just keep an eye?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
My son's 1 year month old, okay? I've been trying to tell him to leave, and he won't leave.
Okay, does he live here?
No.
Okay, where does he live?
In West Sacramento.
Huh?
In West Sacramento.
Okay, and he's
supposed to be on visit with my kids, and he's not leaving.
Okay.
And we had a couple drinks together, and he went a little far. So I asked my daughter to go use the phone upstairs because he broke our phones. So we're not allowed to call. So he's in there. If he knows that you guys are out here, he's gonna flip a script and keep my kids in there and hurt them.
okay. So
I need to go back in there so he doesn't hurt my kids.
okay,
Please.
wait a second. Is there any weapons in there or anything like that?
No.
Okay, can we go in there and talk with him?
Please.
Okay. Do you have a restraining order against him already? Where is it?
My son's in there.
Okay. Are they asleep?
Yes.
So they're asleep.
My daughter's not. She's in her room. And my son's asleep. I don't know if they hurt him.
Okay. Does the door locked?
It's broke.
It's broke.
You'll see it.
Okay.
Please. Don't let him hurt my son.
The woman is being extra careful so the suspect doesn't catch on that she called the cops. But if you think things are strange already, just wait until you see how he reacts.
Broken door. Hey, put the knife down!
Give us there. Can we get 3 additional questions?
Hey, come here! Leave that kid! Okay, come here!
Get back!
Hey, put the knife down, man! Come here! Listen to me, man! Hey, I just want to talk with you. Let me see the kid. Hey, he's a child, man. Let me see the kid.
He will do it.
Hey, stay inside the room. Stay inside the room.
Out. Out.
Hey, no, that's not what we want to do, man.
No, you want to fucking no.
Hey, look, hey, guns go away. I just want you to put the knife down, man. Come here, let me see the kid. Put the kid down, hey!
Things were getting ugly real quick as the suspect held the kid hostage with a knife to his throat. With backup already on the way, the officer must find a way to de-escalate the growing tension without anyone getting hurt.
He's barricaded in the back bedroom.
Hey, speak with me, man! Hey, look at me, dude. I just want to see you. I just want to make sure the kid's okay, man. Hey, I need to see you, man.
Get out! Out! Where is he?
Look at my gun. Do you have? Okay. Look, it's down. It's down. It's down. Look.
Pointer, get the fuck away from
Look
the window right now.
Okay, it's down.
Tell your pointer to get away from the window.
Don't.
Over there.
What's going on? What's going on? What started all this?
She started punching me.
Okay. Is that does the child?
She drank half a bottle of fucking alcohol.
Okay, so check it out, man. Let's put the kid down and let me talk to you about this.
Get down because I already know what's gonna happen. So go ahead and get to negotiate.
Okay, well, check it out, dude. I just want the kid to be okay.
The man is trying to explain away his actions by blaming the woman for starting the argument. He becomes even more delusional a few minutes later.
Hey, let's just put the knife down.
Yeah, right here.
Let's no.
Right here.
No.
Shoot.
Hey, that's not what we want to do.
Shoot. Shoot me! Shoot me right now! Shoot me!
No, stop.
Shoot me!
Please.
Shoot me, please!
Let me just speak to you with the knife down, okay? I'll put my gun down.
Shoot me.
I'll put my gun down. No, that's not what we're doing.
We're not trying to hurt
Hey,
anybody. We're not trying to kill
focus on me.
Focus on me.
Focus on me, man. Hey, this is not what we want to do. I want to talk with you, man.
Hostage situations don't always end well, and with the man armed with a knife and holding a defenseless child, the stakes couldn't have been higher. But when the suspect made a daring threat, he took only a few minutes to act on it.
Please.
My only way out, dude.
No, that's not your way out. That's not your only way out. Talking with me is your way out. We're not doing this. No. Hey, dude. Okay, well, what are we gonna talk to? What are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm not fucking with you. One more time.
No, what are we talking about, man? Hey. Hey.
Hey, yeah, couch is on fire. Everything's on fire. You got fires? Okay.
He got a knife to the child. We can't push it because he's putting the knife to the child's neck.
Listen to me, bro. Your son can't be inhaling that smoke.
Do we want to get life to talk to him at all?
Okay.
No.
Just calm down. Calm down. And calm down.
Every second you waste.
He doesn't need to be.
Things take a quick turn when the suspect sets the room on fire. This unexpected escalation likely throws the suspect off balance. With no time to waste, the cops clear out the building and make a critical decision that might worsen the situation or, at best, successfully defuse it.
I need you guys out. Everybody out. Get everybody from inside.
Hey, go! Fire's too fucking big. Too much smoke.
They're inside there. I can't see.
Is he still alive and moving?
Yeah, still alive and moving. Had baby and wife both in the right hand. Hey, you need to tap. You need to move. You want to get tapped? You're right there behind the bed.
There's a wall right there. He's inside of the bathroom. It's way too much smoke. I can't see anything past the second pillar. So if you go in, I can't see you at all.
Kick in this door. Try and get back to where the back bedroom is. It's a fucking busting out. Roughly where's it at? See what we have to do to break through into the bathroom.
He has one hostage, a baby.
Finished my cut. It's taken a while for me to get through this wall. I realized later that it's a pretty thick wall that I was cutting through. Ended up being two 2x4s on edge that were toe-nailed together with 2 layers of sheetrock on both sides. Plus I was cutting through electrical, I was cutting through the plumbing because it was right above the toilet seat. As I'm reaching in, I'm checking my arms. I'm checking, it's like I'm not cut yet, okay? He's not there waiting for me, at least not that I know of. At that point, the smoke lifts a little bit and I'm able to look inside and I'm able to see a foot hanging out of the bathtub. The subject was in there in the bathtub with the water running, and he had his left foot hanging out and he had one arm hanging out of the bathtub. So I hop in there, I see the bathroom doors barricaded, and there's crap everywhere. There's stuff all over this bathroom. And I scan the floor real quick with my flashlights just to see if I can see the kid. I do a quick scan before I hop down. I don't see anything, but I know he's there to the right in the bathtub. I do notice that he starts to move a little bit. I could see one arm hanging out of the bathtub, but I couldn't see his other arm. His other arm was actually underneath him, still in the bathtub. I reach down, I end up grabbing his arm that I can see to secure it, and I grab right behind his neck just to hold him down, making sure that if he is conscious, he's not gonna come swinging at me. I see out of the corner of my eye to the left side of him, still in the bathtub, I see a foot sticking out. I pushed the guy to the side, so I was able to grab the kid just by the shirt, and I yarded him out, just one-handed. At that point, Captain Lemon was right behind me.
Get ready to fire now, Michael! Baby, baby! Fire, we got baby! Baby! Get the baby! All right, come this way. Let's go.
The hostage situation finally came to an end 30 minutes after the suspect started the fire. The toddler was transported to the hospital where he received treatment for burn wounds and injuries related to smoke inhalation. Meanwhile, the suspect was treated for burns before potentially facing trial for charges such as attempted murder/assault with a deadly weapon, child endangerment, arson, and violation of a restraining order.
That day, or that night, morning, we all worked together. Everyone was communicating really well. We all kept a level head. I'm proud of all of them.
Like I said, if it wasn't for the partners and fire department coming through and everybody knowing what they had to do, it could have went to a different outcome, but it didn't, and saved the kids. So.
Once the victim was found and the 2-year-old was hands-on victim, it passed from fireman to officer to fireman. So it was certainly a team game.